So we are in the final stage, stage 4 or step 4, and I'm going to ask you to make a 5 living thing cladogram that the very last question of the Google form quiz will ask you to upload. So you'll take a picture of your cladogram and upload it there. It cannot be the same as other people in the class, otherwise everyone who has the same will get a 0 because there's so many living things to choose from, and this should be kind of fun. So I want it to have 5 living things, and I'm not saying animals because you could choose plants, animals, insects, mammals, bacteria, fungi. You can choose a lot of different living things for your 5 parts here. And I ask for derived characters, which are do not pass go points. So it's basically characters that define everything above it that has it, and anything below it does not. So anything above this derived character has a vertebral column, and anything below it in the lower parts of evolution does not. So the lancelet does not have a vertebral column. The lamprey and the lancelet don't have a jaw, but everything above the hinged jaw has one. So you click on the deep tree, which brings me here. I go to deep tree. And honestly, you guys, I recommend watching this 1.5-minute tutorial right here because I had to watch it to help me understand this interface. So click relate on, and then go to the species gallery and start with 2 living things you want to compare. So I'm going to do the koala, and I'm going to compare it to, let's see, something that interests me or looks pretty or whatever your criteria may be. All right, some sort of a peacock. I did it too late, but you can press the 2x here. And we're getting closer. It's just moving in on the tree of life. And eventually it will stop moving, and I'll click on this DNA icon, and it will show me the tree of life that leads up to them. Okay, here we are. Oh, we're getting closer. Keep zooming. All right. Looks like their most common ancestor was an amniota, which means it had an amniotic sac, which protected their young. So I'm going to click on that. Learn about the shared species, and this is where it starts to get really slow internet, so please be patient, or maybe I'm just talking to myself. Let's see. What I really want is what is progressing over here to the left of the screen. This is going to help me make my cladogram. All right, so here we go. Here are my species, and here's the derived character that they share. So a koala and this peacock, what they share in their common ancestry is an amniotic sac, the amniotes. So you'll do this with 5 living things.